You know,
And that's fact.
That's not true.
I agree.
That's not true, and I'm gonna tell you from a girl's perspective. Me personally, I don't like somebody who's flashy, and I don't like somebody buying me things. I like to get things on my own.
What?
That's
So
why you
there-
actually get your nails done.
Can I?
That's to test you and see what you would do. But Omar,
I'm not gonna
remember
do
when
it.
you didn't have a car and you were getting picked up and dropped off? Who was there? Because you didn't have money.
Hold on.
You didn't
We
have a
talking.
car.
It's the alcohol. It's the wine. It's the wine.
You
It's the wine.
can't do that.
It's the wine.
You did not have money.
It's the wine.
Don't touch light. Don't touch light. We love this. We love the honesty. This is what we want.
The honesty, because
We love the
I was there for
honesty
you
raw.
when you was broke.
No.
So, and technically now you still broke because you met your brother. So, I don't want to hear that. Because I
And we
don't
not
like
talking
men for
about
that.
you.
Because every guy that I've been with, he made it from
Do you
the
see that bite
bottom
mark?
up
Because I
here.
bit myself.
Hold on. Okay. What I'm saying still is that what we analyze about this whole thing is that we realize that both sides sometimes feel they're being actually taken for granted.
Yes, and that's a
And
problem.
being unappreciated. Men feel like women always give them a certain man is fearing that woman is always saying that before you can show me love, you have to show me the money. That's what man is feeling at this point right now. And a woman is thinking that men always think that they're always going for the money when it's not true. So both sides having issues with what the conception of what each other think about the different gender, right? But this is why I believe that everyone is different, and this is why people
Is this yours or mine?
don't have to be.
I'm like, damn, my
shy
shit got
about
full
love.
real
You have to
quick.
just put it out. Miss Silent just say something for the mind. That's good. So you just say something a while ago. I heard you, which is good. Yeah, you're on the record right now. You're on the record right now.
But I feel like sometimes even when you think about the idea of love, I feel like the reason why I feel like sometimes I think it's pointless to even think about it, because a lot of times it has to do with a person's state of mind. Because sometimes it's really where a person is at in their life and whether they will reciprocate something or not. Because if somebody sometimes you can meet a person just at the wrong time. Even for a woman, even for a man. Sometimes you can be everything a woman can want, but it can be at the wrong time. And I feel like timing is everything.
Yes, it is.
Timing is absolutely everything. Absolutely everything.
So what are you saying, Tay-Tay? What are you saying about that?
Timing is everything, because you can be in a really tough spot in your life right now, and you can't give somebody your everything, and they deserve your everything, so you'll rather step back, get yourself right, and then if that person is still there, like the love is not it's gonna be the same, whether it's a year from now or.
And to co-sign what she said, and sometimes it's not. It's the other way too. Sometimes you cannot be in that part of your life in order to accept it either. Sometimes it's to give it, and sometimes it is to accept it, because sometimes it can just be too much. And sometimes your personality traits and things that you've been through in your life, that's why you have the nature versus nurture concept, in which like that completely correlates to how you perceive everything in general.
Okay. The next thing I want to ask, because I need some. I love Mr. Wash Your Hands. I love everything you're saying. I love everything Mr.
You see how good wash my hands sound?
saying.
You see how good
Everything.
wash my
And
hands
Mr.
sound?
Silent, I love the way.
You see how good wash my hands sound? Make sure you wash your hands.
Yeah. So, but what I want to say to Tay-Tay, Puerto Rican mommy, you're in the house. Yeah.
Yes.
What I want to say is that, what do you think guys can do to make a woman know she's more appreciated?
It's the little things, coming home, the house is clean, coming home to some dinner, easy. I'm not saying go buy me a Benz, let's go get a yacht. Like, I don't need all that. Just
But
be there for me.
some girls is like that though.
Some girls are, and everybody loves different. Everybody loves different.
But
Because there can be girls who want somebody with the money, and I could be the one who wants to be with a broke man and build together. So I know it's real because he was with me when I had nothing.
But then
Exactly.
again, I realize then you have to kind of wake up on certain things, because like there's levels to this shit. It really is. And sometimes I tell myself, like, even I'm gonna get kind of personal a little bit just because, but I feel like it's levels to it. would you think about what you are, what you attract? You know what I'm saying? What you bring out to the world is what you're gonna give. So how is I used
Explain. Give me an example.
Okay, I told somebody this actually a few weeks ago, and they didn't understand what I was saying. I said the type of woman that I would attract right now is the type of woman I even really wouldn't even want, because the type of woman I want is when I'm on the top of my game. Yes, you could say yes, I want a woman who would ride and die for me when I'm low and down. That's cool. But then again, you're going to get that level of woman that will ride and die for you. But when you're on top of your game, you can still get a woman that's going to ride and die for you for the rest of your life. But you are what you get. You know what I'm saying? And what you're able to give to the world, what you're ever going to receive. Like, I'm not it's all about what you want to be and what type of man and woman you want to be. The type of man that I want to be, I feel like I haven't reached that yet. So if I have not reached the type of man that I want to be, how can I really expect to get the woman that I want to get? It just doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you not at a certain level, how can you expect a certain level of treatment? You know what I mean? Like, it sounds really crazy, and like, this may not be real love if what you're saying is true. But at the end of the day, you got to understand what's real love and what's reality. You know what I'm saying? And some people don't want to face reality. And it's good to make fantasies, but let's make your fantasy based off of reality. If I'm gonna make a fantasy, if I'm going to have things that's right, or in my own little world, then let me make myself at the level in which I can make that possible. Like, I can't expect me to have that dying piece, to have that rider, to have this, and that, and the third, if I don't have what that person will want. Like, some people are so consumed by their own wants and needs that they don't realize what really are you giving off. What really do you really have? What do you really have to offer outside of your own perception of yourself? And that reality, most people don't want to come to terms with. And that's something that I came to terms with. If you want good things, you got to be better things. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I wouldn't want a woman who's like, if I'm fortunate to find a woman who accepts me how I am now, and then I come up and that's the same person by me, that's great. But at the same time, like, don't you want to be great to get great things, or do you want to be low and get high things?
Okay, so
how does that make sense?
But what I'm saying though, I'm not switching though, but what I'm saying is that the real truth about love is that, honestly, people abuse love so much. People is scared of love. Some people is even scared to be in love. You know why? Because other people take it for granted. Most people have a situation where they love someone and they take them for granted. So the world is starting to hate love. And most people who actually is excited to be in love right now is who never really been in love.